Well, I think one of the best things that has emerged is a program called Getting Ahead in a Just Getting By World. And that's actually a training program for people who are in poverty, an opportunity for them to discover the whys of their own lives. That's the foundation, but then from that they are able to build what's called a future story. The breakthrough understanding was that it's not our job to tell people what their future should be. Only the individual, the family, can own their own future. But once they define it, once they're passionate about achieving it, we really can play a supportive role as agencies, as caring individuals, as providers, in helping that future story become a reality.
I came to the mission. Journey was about 7 months old, and I was just broken, and I needed help. And I came to the city mission because I needed to get out of the situation that I was in, because I saw it was going to create more problems for me than to help me on this path or journey to wellness. I felt very insecure all my life. I grew up with a mom that was an addict, so my life was chaotic and it was changing all the time. And then I wound up being in a relationship for 17 years with someone that was just like her, and it was all wrong. So I had to really do some self-examination and really change how I interacted with people. And then I had to take some risk and allow people into my life that I necessarily wouldn't have before. I'm a woman who's VP of Physician Services at Ellis Hospital. And that was big for me. She became a mentor and came alongside me, and then a few other families that are well off and middle class, and they've become like a family to me. And I love them, and they love me in a way that I've never been loved before. So,
listen, like, I came here on a medical condition. I couldn't work and take care of myself. I had to give up my apartment and everything. And that's something that I struggle with too, allowing others to be there for me. As a result of things that have happened in my past, some bad experiences, and I had shut down and isolated, medicated, and things like that. So here I've learned to also open up and allow others to be there for me, you know, and it's worked to my, you know, it's worked.
And I had to give it a chance. What I got to lose is what I have to gain in my life today. And being in there, and they asked me, what could you do, what can we do for you? And when they introduced me to the program, and I said, I want to learn how to read and write more and work with my comprehension.
Getting Ahead helped me understand some strengths that I had, understand the community in which I lived in, you know, how I could utilize certain people. My plan is to first graduate with an associate's degree. I want my KSAT-T to be a substance abuse counselor.
I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now. And I overcame a lot of things. You know, I have my worst years behind me, my best years in front of me.
Well, my education is going good. I plan to graduate, hopefully, at the end of this year with a degree in human services. I'm committed to meeting the needs of others. That's my career goal.
I've been promoted. I have the title of Residency Services Coordinator, and I do case management. When a woman comes in and tells her story, and I say to her, I know what you're talking about, or I can empathize with you. So I tell them I'm not perfect, you know, or I'm not special. All I did was surrender and say, God, I can't do this on my own.
Want to get my GED. You know, I see plans and I see a future today. What I didn't see if I wouldn't have came through Bridges GA.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's, you know, I couldn't imagine sitting here in an interview, you know, sitting here talking to some people about my life.
The real goal at the end of the day is to help people get out of poverty. Not only so that they can break free from some of the real challenges and crises that make for a life in poverty, but also because the giftedness, the talent, the potential is so needed in our community. So I think the future story is we continue to build trust, we continue to work together, we continue to share resources. Part of the future story is to say resources don't belong to a particular agency. That agency may be the steward of those resources, but they are meant to be shared. Graduation is not just a school district challenge. That belongs to all of us, because at the end of the day, we all will win every time a young man or woman moves forward into life, gets that degree, walks across that stage with cap and gown, and goes forward with a future story. That's a win for everybody. The more we can come together to help make that happen in our community, the more we'll all move towards being sustainable.